some paper, you want some money, and you think money is the answer to all your problems, but the people you hang with, the people that you family with, the people you live with, the people you kick it with, the people you work with, they are going to put you in a hell-like mindset because they're going to put you further away from the money vibration that you want. So in this video, everything I say not only is the shit free, but these are all tactical things that you could do right now. I'm just here to notify you and make you think. You hear me? So without further ado, we got Instagram loaded up. We got you amazing people here on YouTube. Let's get it. So today we doing no notes, people. We going right off the top with this shit today. So the first things first, I made this video because I want you to realize that a lot of y'all think money is all you care about. You think money is the end all be all to a lot of shit. But if you only care about money, right? There's only a couple things that's gonna happen. Either you're gonna only care about money, only care about money, only care about money, and then you're gonna have a lonely ass life and you'll get your little money. Or the thing what happens is you chase money, chase money, chase money, and then it's gonna evade you, it's gonna run from you. But we got another thing to add on top of that. If you wanna start doing some new stuff, a lot of y'all wanna start doing new shit, right? Damn, I don't know what's going on IG. They throttling my shit on IG. They throttling us on IG. So shout out to everybody here on YouTube. Make sure you like the video. But first things first, we getting right into it. First thing is, you have to understand that we need money in America. And if you live in a first world country or some sort of place, you need money. There's nothing wrong with wanting money. Let's get that first thing out there. There's nothing wrong with this shit. In fact, I think we should all strive to have some. What's the word? What's the word? So I think we should all strive to have some. But I think what happens is we get into things where what's going to happen is, why do you want the money though? So yes, everybody should want it, but why do you want it? The reason the why you want the money is important is because the why is going to compel or propel you on how to get it and what thoughts are associated with the shit. Now, so once you figure out the reason why you want money, everybody don't need $1 million. Now, I think you may want to get some millions of dollars because we live in a crazy world where shit keeps going up in price. You hear me? Everything got a cost. You want to get some buns, cost money. You want to fly her out, cost money. You want to eat, cost money. You want to drink the glass water, then the fancy bottles, the shit costs money. You hear me? So when you figure out the why, this is going to attract more better people to you, because then you're going to move a vibration. And then what your friends say, what your friends don't say, it's not going to bother you so much. But the thing that gets us caught up is a lot of people, they don't really know why they want money. So then they spend their whole fucking life chasing after bags and material items and things that they probably will not get, or if they do get them, they're willing to compromise and go through a lot to get it. What's the word? Me, I see you. How I pronounce your name? Atticus, I see you. So when you lead your whole life just by money leads you, you gotta realize too, when you want different shit, your friends ain't always gonna follow you. So most of the people that's in our lives, that's in your life, they don't really actually probably want to see you win. What they would rather prefer is to hear you talk about different rappers. What they would rather prefer is to hear you talk about sports. What they rather prefer is to hear you talk about how you struggling, complain about your baby mom. They rather hear you say that. I just gotta let y'all know, the truth is the truth. We all need money. We live in America. We live in first world countries. Shout out where y'all from. What country y'all live in? Let me know where y'all live in. But if you live here, you need some paper to live here. You need to have some paper to live here. If you niggas live in Sweden, you might need some paper to live in Sweden, maybe. I think they got free healthcare possibly. Wherever you live, you need to have some amount of money to make shit shake. Because if you do not have money, how you gonna buy, where you gonna go? Where they gonna send you when you get old? It costs money, right? When they dig somebody up and send them to a funeral, that costs money. When you get married, that costs money. When you get divorced, that costs money. When you go to court, that costs money. When you drive a car, that costs money. Everything costs paper. So all the people that's running around saying, no, they don't care about money and it's not that important to them and they don't do things for the views and for the money, what the fuck are you doing? Money is important. It's incredible. But it's not, it's just a tool. It's just a current. It's just an energy. So is the same with other things we use. You hear what I'm saying? So the truth about it is that a lot of people, they're going to speak the opposite of what you want. They rather take your attention away from the things you want. That's the purpose of this live and this video, is to get you to understand that. One, understand what do you want. Why do you want money? Why you want that car? Why you need a Birkin? Why you need those things? Why you need a vacation? Figure that out. Why do you need it? Two, once you figure out your why, now you can start making a plan to see, okay, this is what I'm gonna start doing. This is how I'm gonna start becoming a better person, whatever. And then what I want y'all to do is look around at your friends. Look around at your friends, the people you talk to, the people you give your time to, you give your phone number to, you give your Instagram to. Just look at the lives of those people. and listen to how they speak. So, how many of y'all, I want y'all to drop an emoji. I want you to drop an emoji if you, he said that's a way to control you. He said, I'm gonna subscribe. Let's go, let's go. Drop an emoji if you believe you have friends that you can tell your goals to. Everybody in this chat, if you believe that right now you got family members and friends, if 90% or more of all of your friends or your family members you can talk to about your dreams, your goals openly, I want you to drop an emoji. If you can't, say no. If 90% of your friends and your family, can you talk to them about your dreams and your goals openly? If you can, drop an emoji. If you can't, comment no. Comment no if you can't. It has to be 90% or greater. Y'all let me know in the chat. And if you watch this in the playback, you let me know. Do you have a bunch of friends, family members that you can talk to about your goals? Couple no's said hell no, no family, fire. It said one homie. Yeah, so you got to think about this. Imagine having the power of the All High, the Almighty in your brain. You're powerful. When you're watching this, you right now watching this, you're amazing. You're powerful as hell. Shit, you might be more in your element than I am. You are a legend. You're a god. You hear me? So if you got good plans and you like, damn, I want wealth. I want some new shit for myself. I want to do better for myself. But all the friends and people you with, you can't share your goals with them. You can't share your dreams with them. You can't talk about what you want to do, what you want to get, the car you want to have, because you're afraid what? Either it's going to offend them, two, they're not going to support it, or you don't actually believe it yourself. Am I lying? Am I lying? Y'all let me know. Am I lying? Y'all let me know. Because if you have a friend, if you have a family member, think about this. If you can't talk to them about things that push you forward, what kind of relationship is that? He said, we have the mind of Christ here to drop to show some support from Sydney, Australia. Shout out to Sydney. Shout out to Jason. It got like maybe 3 you can trust. We've been through some, okay. They're going to criticize you. Okay, hell no, you ain't lying. Okay. There we go. So we vibing along in the chat. So what I want you to understand is if you understand that the people that you give all your time, all your attention, all your effort to, if they not pushing you forward, what you need to do is you need to understand that you need to focus on having the money attraction. Now look, let me tell you why this shit is important, okay? The reason this shit is important is because as I look around, all the people, think about this in your life. When y'all go to Whole Foods, right? And you see people with them picket signs and the Caucasians, they're doing like that because they have money already. They can sit out there on a Tuesday afternoon with lattes and open-toed sandals because somebody in that family has money. Somebody has money for them to get that big-ass van with stuff on it, the horn, for them to sit out there day after day. Someone has money and they're giving it. You can't, if you don't have money, you can't do the things you want to do. You hear what I'm saying? So it's okay to think about money, to dream about money. In fact, I think you need the hell out of money. You need, more than you need money, you need a money vibration. I think the most important thing we all need, especially, how many of y'all live in the UK, you live in America, you live in New Zealand, you live in Australia, you live in a first world country, you need to have a money mindset, a money aura, because that's what the money is going to attract to. I know this shit might sound weird to some of you, but the more of the money energy you have, the more the money will come to you. If you got what's that? Four Loko energy, then Four Loko type shit's going to attract to you. If you got a turnt person energy, the turnt shit's going to happen to you. It all depends on what type of energy do you possess. That energy that you possess, let me show you why this shit is important, because the energy you possess attracts the people, places, things, and circumstances that attract to you. Does this make sense? So, what if you can change your whole life? Everything that's happened to you in your life, you might not be getting no girls that you want. You might not be getting shit that you want. You might be living check to check. You might check bounce here, check bounce there. You can't seem to get shit to go your way. You just can't seem to get shit to go right for you. Every time you get up, something happens. Every time you about to go on a trip here, take a girl out here, something happens, something come up. Every time you want to help somebody, something come up, right? It's probably because we at a pivotal point in life where you're not pushing over the hump. And what I mean by pushing over that next step is, I mean not by working harder, but I mean by think about what we're putting into our mind and what are we giving out. So if we don't have the money attitude, right? How the hell If you don't have the money attitude, then that means you're still gonna be going out on Thursdays and Fridays and Saturdays with your homegirl that don't get no money, with your homie that don't get no money. You still doing scamming shit because you're not in the attitude and in the energy and in the frequency of the money. So what we can do instead is change our life is look at the people that have the things we want. Even if it's piece by piece. If you want somebody that got think about somebody that got you want to go to the NBA, look at somebody who made it there. You want to get some money, there's plenty of people that's doing that. Look at the people that actually get it in their lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you don't even have to listen to me. It's people that got more money than me. You know what I'm saying? Go look at them. Go listen to them. Look at what they saying. But I think by encompassing yourself with a vibration of money, it's gonna bring money to you. I had the other day I made a video. Did y'all post? I think it was $1,000 day, right? $1,000 came to me just by what? Me having a good ass attitude. The craziest thing is some of the time, some of these money, some of these things that come to me, it's because one, I just had to have a talk with my peoples the other day. They want to talk and gossip and talk about Kamala and what Biden's doing and gossip about shit that don't even pertain to their life. I don't get into that. How many of y'all get into that? I don't get into that. Instead, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to talk to y'all about that, and we're not going to argue, we're not going to bicker, but I'll send you a text and just tell you I love you. I'll send you a text and tell you, hey, here's a book I like. Why don't you check it out? How are you doing to get to your goal? You can choose how you speak to people. Like, you don't have to cut off all your friends. A lot of people on the internet, it's a lot of these gurus that tell you, they keep pointing up the shit, they're going to tell you to cut off everybody. Now, what I'm going to tell you is you don't have to cut off everybody. You don't want to burn bridges. But what you can do instead is you got to understand that people sometimes are temporary, and you can put people in compartments. You hear me? So if you cool with John because John is Mr. Turn Up, then that means you only hit up John when you want to turn up. You don't have to hit him up no other time. If you're only friends with her when you go do that, then you hit her up at that time. You don't have to eliminate all your friends, but start putting people in sections and understanding why you hang out with people. Why do you kick it with people? What is the reason you give them energy? Why? Because you knew them a long time? Are they actually adding to your life? What's the benefit? What's the value? Shout out from Mexico. What's the word? Shout out to Mexico. Yes, indeed. He said you look like Ratatouille in braids. I don't know what that means though. Thug, y'all tripping. Again, we know that like attracts like. Okay, comedian case no. Thanks for coming and letting us know. But with this, we need to also understand is that wherever you spend your time and all this talking that people do, I find it very interesting that people come out of the woodwork to voice their opinions on things they don't have results in. So remember when I told y'all the people that we like, the friends, the family, whoever coworker you like, right? They go and remain quiet for a lot of shit. When it comes time to, hey, where's that accountability? Remember you say you was gonna lose that weight? Remember you say you was gonna do whatever it is? They don't have a lot to say. But they got a lot of vocalization, a lot of opinions on what you do on your page, what the president's doing, who's voting for this person, what the celebrity's doing. They got a lot of opinions about shit that's outside of them. But the things that are in them and in their body that they can control, they don't have no care about this shit, bro. You recommended one of your friends a book in 1991, they ain't never read that shit. You talk about all the stuff that you do, they don't care. They're not, cognitively, they don't have the ability to receive the information you're speaking on. Yeah, you freaky shit, ain't you? Yeah. So if they don't have the ability to receive what you're speaking on, it's gonna be difficult for them to gravitate, to relate to you, to support your t-shirt business, to support you watching this kind of content, to support you going to college, to support you doing whatever. It's difficult for them to understand it because they have difficulty understanding it, because in their own actual life, they live a different life to you, and you trying to hold on to people and friends just because you knew them for a long time or just because you think you owe them something. But you can't be scared to get rich. You can't be scared to get rich. Worry about yourself, don't worry about what others do or what they say. I'm gonna read this in a second. Dealing with people, love on people to the degree they are able to receive it. This is old truth. I'm pro. Why does girl keep coming in here and telling me everything I'm saying is old? Well, get the fuck off my live then. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Are you saying you're old or some shit like that? If you already know it, then you can just sit here, shut the fuck up and enjoy. But if you, I don't know what you want me to say. But What's over here on YouTube? He said you look like look like Wiz Khalifa. Nice glasses. Then what the fuck? Y'all are, oh, the trolls are in here. But yeah, if this makes sense, so far right now, I want y'all to go ahead and drop a dub in the chat, drop a dub in the chat, drop a dub in the chat. Drop a dub in the chat if this makes sense so far. If this live makes sense to you so far, drop the dubs in the chat. Let me get the dubs in the chat before we go to the next one. This one, we did not write anything down. We're going off the top of the head. Off the top of the scone with this one. Dubs in the chat, emojis in the chat. YouTube, keep shit. Even if y'all here, if you're here to rock out with the content, if you're here, even if y'all disagree, we welcome this shit. Whatever you want to do, disagree with it. If you're here to troll, do that as well. But just like the video. I don't care what you came here to do. Just like the video. That's all. So that way you respect the algorithm. You can enjoy the content. You can disagree. You can agree. I'm not here to be right. I'm just here to make you think. You hear what I'm saying? I'm that voice in your subconscious that makes you think. That's all we're doing here. Let's continue on to the next steps, people. So, another thing we need to realize is that in our fucking world, bro, you got 2 eyeballs, two ears, 1 mouth. But most of the people you know, they prefer to use this. And I just realized it. I realized this in this world, bro. I'm only a young man. I got so much shit to learn. But if you just do this, if you ever want to do something called people watching, what you're going to be able to do is do maybe 2 days of people watching and start to look at who do you give your attention to? Who the fuck do you live with? Who do you work with? You work with these people for 10 years. Look at them. What do they do? What's their hobbies? Who do you follow on the internet? What you watch on the internet? What do you respond to on the internet? Who are you DMing on the internet? Who are you messaging? What are you commenting on? What are you speaking to? When you sit back and you just start looking at what kind of shit am I into? What am I watching? Because the internet's going to start showing you this is what your algorithm look like. Go look at your algorithm. Look at the shit that they recommend to you. Look at what your life is composed of. And when you start to look at that, you're going to realize, damn, okay, this is where my focus is. Wherever your focus lies is what you're going to attract. So whatever emotions that are attached with the shit that you're focusing on is going to attract those things to you. So if you don't, what's the word, Bless? What's the word? Oh, I think y'all, hold on. Y'all commented. Let me read the chat. Zimbabwe, what's good? What's good from Zimbabwe? Preach, bro. You can make it in the music industry. You got words coming out nonstop. Let's go. Yeah, and if y'all haven't seen any of the old music I made, make sure you go check that out on the page too. It's all over there on YouTube. Let me make sure I read the chat over here. Disagreeing and knowledge spinning. I'm older, I'm successful, I'm speaking the truth. Typically, I'm telling what you say. Thanks, Sesh. I need these lives. Okay, cool. We caught up. So I gotta let you know the next step is a lot of people want to be right, my nigga. It's nothing you could do about it. We live here. I'm telling you, bro. This is one of the most important steps because this step right here is going to make you take a step back, left, right from your friends, your parents, your family members, your coworkers, the people you follow on the internet. This is so fucking important. I'm talking about 99% of people, even young people, bro. There's niggas that are 20 years old. 5 years ago, they couldn't even go to prom. It's niggas that's 15 trying to be teachers. It's people that they don't want to listen about nothing. They just want to be right. You can tell, you can read a piece of information out of a book. You hear me? And as soon as you get done reading it, they're going to be like, I know, but, or they're going to have some sort of rebuttal or thing. But what you need to realize is watch what people care about. This is a test you can do. So you could do it this way or you could do it another way. Simply get around your friends, your family, and when y'all sit at that dinner table, what they be talking about? When you get on these people on the internet, what do they talk about in the comments? What do they focus on? Imagine somebody's whole life is spent looking at celebrity gossip. Just imagine it. What does it matter if they're right or not? You got people who spend their whole day doing nothing, going to a job they hate, taking a commute that they hate. They married to a person that they don't like, or they're not married, or they live a life that they don't like, and then they come home and watch meaningless content, and then have the nerve to start debating about politics. And then have a nerve to have an opinion about finance, 401ks, investing, have a nerve to speak about an opinion on crypto, have a nerve to speak about what's going on in the government, have a nerve to speak about all of these things that have no real merit to their actual life. So what I'm saying to you is it's easy as hell to get caught up in the matrix, and it's easy to get caught up because everybody wants to be right. No one even listens to old people. It's like old niggas it's like they're extinct. It's like people that lived on earth before you, niggas that's 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. It's like people don't want to listen to them. So what you got to start doing is think about the people who are wiser, that have the success you've had. You hear me? So maybe you don't have to rewrite everything. Maybe your uncle, your grandma, there's that old person there that has that Bentley that you see. He got it. It took him till 70 to get it. Maybe what you could do is look at OG and ask him, shit, maybe there's not so much I can learn from my 20-year-old friend that's teaching me about, Lord knows his opinion on whatever it is, why he has to be right, why he has to speak on that. Maybe you could sit that opinion down next to that trash bin over there and go pick up the opinion of the OG who might have been that road you've been down. Might have got he got the vet, he got the Corvette off real legal money, real legal paper. So everybody you know wants to be right. Not every single person, probably 99%. You know, probably 99, probably a hot 99. They want to be right. They're not interested in listening to retain information, to learning. They just want to steer you in the opposite direction. So what I'm telling you is all the friends that you got, most of them don't really want to see you win, gang. And it's not a malicious way. It's not like they saying, hey, let me throw them off their shit. But what they saying is when you go out there and you say, hey, I want to make the basketball team, I gotta go in early tonight. And then they, at the same night, invite you to a party. Nigga, they telling you right in plain English. They don't give a fuck about that football shit you talking about. They don't care about none of that. When they're not maliciously doing it, but people sneak in chips of themselves on you. And if you were weak-minded, you just keep folding in. How many of y'all know people that say shit like this? I didn't want to go out, but it was my friend's birthday. How many people hear shit like this? How many times do y'all hear shit like this? Oh, was this? Yeah, it was just a friend's birthday. I just had to. How many of y'all ever heard somebody say shit like that? Drop an emoji if you heard that before. Money sees you, money rules. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Oh, damn, the chats are delayed. Holy shit. My bad. I'm gonna give y'all a second. The chats are delayed. It's still talking about the older people. Yeah. So I see there's only two people that put that in there. It's up to you what you choose to focus on. But if you start taking the identity and the mindset of your friends, bro, if your friends don't want shit, you're going to be right like next to them not wanting shit. And then you're going to look back at your life when you're 20, 30, 40, 45. You're going to look at your life and be like, damn, where did that time go? Where did it go, my nigga? And you got the time now. I'm here to tell you, if you good at video games, hey, listen to me, bro. If you good at the game and you good at video games, play them. Fuck what they talking about. I think you should play it. If you whatever you good at that's going to help you escape the matrix, that's going to get you the opportunity to get some of this, I think the all you need is a catalyst. Whatever the catalyst can be is up to you. So if the catalyst is gaming, you like gaming, don't worry about money and all the other shit. Just get focused on having good energy while you play the game. And then the rest will work itself out as you keep putting forth that piece of action. But the other part of action is to have the emotions. You see what I'm saying? So whatever shit that you like, whatever thing that you, I don't know, but that you like to do, it's just like people, even if you're not old, bro, it's a lot of people that's 25, 35, I don't know. Even when you watch your parents speak about their regrets, when you watch your uncles, your aunties, and them talk about their regrets, when y'all go work at the Walmart and it's a nigga that's 65, 75 working at Walmart with you, or where y'all work at them jobs and it's a nigga that's old as hell working with you, they got a lot of regrets. People got a lot of regrets. So what I'm saying is, rather than wait till you get another year goes by, another year goes by, another month goes by, what I'm saying is, bro, you can attract anything to you right now, but you just need a catalyst and you need to get that emotion and that energy that goes with it. So what I mean by the catalyst is if you're good at gaming, you're good at hair, you're good at making content, what else y'all like? What's some other shit y'all good at? I don't give a damn if you got your CDL, bro. Go on the internet, show us how to get it. Show us a day in the life of a CDL driver. Whatever thing that you have, you can put it out. I'm just using the internet as an example, but you can put it out there and move according to your vibration, bro. Move according to shit that's going to make you rich, because heaven exists in here. So if you can start programming your mind to think about like, well, damn, how do I already how do I get what I want, but as if it's already happened, then how will I feel when that happens? If you start walking around like that every day, bro, people gonna be like, damn, bro, you cool as hell. I like your energy. Damn, you're determined. I see what you're doing. Let me join the wave. You dig what I'm saying? But if you spend most of your time in fear, scared, watching the news, scared, you don't even know what the fuck you're scared of. You're just scared of shit. You live in a country, it's 300 million people, right? And let's say 4 people something bad happens to in your town. They're going to talk to you about the 4 people it's the news, nigga. They're going to tell you about the 4 people. They're not going to tell you about the 100,000 people that made it home normal. They're not going to also tell you that them 4 people that they tell you about, one of them was a homeless dude not related to anything that they're talking about. He just pooped himself. He was just there. 3 of the people were in gangs. They're not going to tell you any of that information. They're just going to scare your mind to make you think, I should do what they want me to do. I shouldn't go outside. Who is this? Quan Washington. I remember you from school. You was a cool guy, chill. I always thought you was going to make it big, especially that's hilarious from the basketball team. You were old being 40. Shout out from the Philippines. Money seizure. Yeah, I'm caught up there. Let me read this chat over here. Have your own mind, thoughts, and outlook for life. Think for yourselves. I spent 20 years as a clinical psychologist, got sick, got better, and now stand-up comedy. It's what I love, and I have never been happier. I'm sending you to my kids so they can hear. Send love, Chicago. Sessions, I'm at work. Have a blessed day. Shout out to you. Shout out from Nigeria. Yeah, you deleting your news page in your town. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, there's a lot of trolls in there. You seen it too? But just let them be, because they help the engagement, brother. The one thing I notice about people is that, like, you ever see a movie, right? It's like a lot of people that do bad shit is just an emotion, bro. It's a lot of people that's in jail that do bad shit, or that get into a situation. You might have broke up with your girl because of an argument off of an emotion. The emotion takes just 1 second to do. The emotion is something that probably takes you 1 second to do. And like trolling, hating, sending some negative shit, that's a choice. Or watching somebody do something great and ignoring, that's a choice. Watching someone do something great and supporting it, applauding, that's a choice. So when people go somewhere and they troll, they do that shit everywhere. They go to school and they say dumbass little smart shit. They go on the internet and they gotta hide behind a fake picture thing and type some weird shit. And then they stay there. The reason that they stay there is just because, like, people, like, they need attention, they need validation, they need to be seen. So if they're not seen, if they're not feeding into it, they leave. Because the whole purpose of it is that's the only attention they can get. And they don't know how to get positive attention that goes towards their goals. So it's no different than somebody that goes naked on the internet and then is shocked why they're not getting the outcomes they want in life. Is because, like, they're not actually shocked. I don't believe. I think they are just trying to make us in the world give them some attention in areas in which they lack, but they don't know the areas in which they lack, so they just screaming out for attention. He said because they got tiny people. The internet is undefeated, my niggas. The internet is undefeated. Yo, y'all are hilarious. Yeah, so the reason I'm telling you to pay attention to yourself and the thoughts you have, because the thoughts you have are going to attract the people. Because if you, let's think about this. Let's say you like sports, if you like gaming, if you like putting that shit on, having rap music, whatever, then you're going to attract friends, peers, things that are the same thing and the same vibration. They're going to like rap. They're going to like the type of fashion you like. Whether it's one of those things, 5 of those things, or all of them, wherever your focus lies is where your life will lie. So if you're focused on these things, if you're focused on celebrity gossip, you got to ask yourself, how's that benefiting you? If you focused on critiquing everything, but you don't have shit in your real life, you got to ask yourself, how's that going for you? If you believe everything your mom and your dad said, but they don't have shit going for them in their lives, you got to ask yourself, how's that going for you? If you are having success, a lot of people are already making some money, but you want to go to the next step and make even more money. We got to ask ourselves, how am I getting better? How am I changing this? When I change this third eye, everything around me changes. And it's like the people that I'm around change too. But when I was at the crib, when I was living on a low frequency and low vibration, I wasn't getting no girls I wanted. I wasn't getting no money I wanted. I was making $38,000 a year, brother, with a bachelor's. You hear me? It was nasty work. But it's just like, you have to change what you think here. And when you change this and you change things you do and what you perceive, It's going to make people want to be friends with you. It's going to give you opportunities, and it will attract high frequency things. What's up, love? How you doing? Yes, indeed. How you doing, love? How you doing? So I don't know who I still have here on IG. We got Leah here. We got Bless. We got Alex. We got Chance. We got Adrian. Ian. Kiara's still here. Or no, that's not her name. Her name is called Carrier. We got, how do I say your name? Leslie. Eric. YouTube, what we doing? You like the chain? He said you like a ghetto whisker. Oh my God. He said, Dad left. Now I gotta pop. My dad good. So if y'all rocking out with the live so far, I want W's in the chat. How you doing, beautiful? I want y'all to put W's in the chat if this is up y'all alley, if this makes sense. If this makes sense to you. Because I want y'all to realize all of this shit that we look up to, bro, these things, these items, like even this, right? These things, these watches, these cars, these trips, this travel. I'm just letting you know, it's nothing wrong with wanting this shit. We should want luxury and amazing things, but I think figuring out that why, when you figure out why you want something, you don't just want a G-Wagon for the sake of wanting it. You don't just want to take a trip, a flight here for wanting it. It's a lot of people that just want shit, and I'm noticing that they don't even know why they want it. Niggas can't write down on a sheet of paper why they don't like Donald Trump. Couldn't write 3 whole sentences. Why? They couldn't even tell you on a piece of paper this big why they go to the job they go to, that they chose, why they hate it. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you one thing that they've done to go towards their own goals this week. Imagine having a life you didn't want but not doing anything actively to change it. And I don't think it comes with action. I think it comes with this. When you control your mind, you start to do different shit. You start to perceive the world differently. But if you don't perceive the world differently, nothing anybody, Tony Robbins, anybody can tell you is going to work. This is just a thing. We own attention and attraction goes where we give it. It's a current. It's a currency. Money is just a currency. These things are just decoration. They look amazing and they have energy if we have energy. If you have the proper energy, then you can receive the energy from a kunzite stone, from a diamond, from a thing or whatever it is. But you have to have the energy first. You hear what I'm saying? You have to have the energy within you first, nigga. When they clear, that shit got electricity in it. So if you're not having the proper frequency and the proper vibration, you're not on the same tune and station as the blessing you want, nigga. You want $1 million. You talking about how you want 6 figures, but you working at the fucking warehouse. How that work? It ain't gonna go that way. It doesn't go that way. Everybody ain't meant to be rich, and wealth is of the mind, not of the pocket. So if I have a high likelihood, I have a high belief that all them years when I spent, bro, it's a lot of y'all might be new to my channel. I spent a lot of years being broke, you hear me? And I thought I was doing right because I'm working hard, nigga. I'm doing all the shit. I'm listening to Tony Robbins. I'm at the shit. I'm reading the books. I done made some money, went down, made a little money, down. I did all of it. And then I'm like looking around, still broke. What the fuck? I'm talking to y'all on the internet about paper, and I'm getting paper and having to give it away. I get paper, I give it away. Get paper, I give it away. Yeah, I didn't give away some money on the internet, which is cool, but I want to do millions. I want to give millions back to people. Not back, because they never gave me shit. I want to give millions to people. I want to do things, but I can only do that if I get the frequency of money in myself. Me working up, just because you work a lot don't mean you deserve money, nigga. If you want to get rich, get rich. If you want to get rich, have a rich mindset today. What do I mean by that? We got to go on the internet. So tonight, we all want money, right? That's what everybody seems like they want. What we're going to do is we're going to go to YouTube tonight, and we're going to look up people that we know for sure are rich. Wealthy, we'll say. We're going to look up people that we know got some money, and we're going to type them in. If you don't know people to look up Vibo.com. Look up Tony Robbins. Look up, I don't know, maybe a Grant Cardone. You can look up Alex Hermosi. Look up Myron Golden. Whoever the fuck you like. Gary Vee. Whoever. I'm just giving you some names that you could... You know what I'm saying? If you niggas want to look up to rappers all day, good luck with that. If you want to look up the people that actually make money and things that you can make money in, most rappers are not rich. You hear me? They got to sell a lot of stuff internally in their body to get that contract that you see. Okay? But let's continue on. Once you find those people, look at their attitudes. Do they got wives? How they dress? What they do? How they speak? And we got to start inheriting some of their characteristics. We got to start looking at what's working. There's nothing wrong with this, bro. The same way you idolize a rapper and Meg Thee Stallion and shit, she was just twerking on the damn election. So the same way we looking up to people that don't really benefit us, it's okay to look up to somebody that got the money. He said, look up the scammers. Yes, it started fucking working for me, finally. But I want y'all to realize too, because for those of y'all on Instagram watching, it's new people on YouTube. They send batches of people. They might send 5, 10 at a time, but some of them are trolls, and some of them, when the trolls come in, what I notice about the trolls is like, it is exactly what we're talking about today. Who are you friends with? And imagine this: if someone is rambling, doing something bad, or let's say they speak of something negative, why are you staying? You ever listen to somebody that tells you about something that's so bad, about how bad their job is, and they chose to go there? Why are you staying? Rather than come back home and tell us about all these critiques about why it's so bad and what's up, Jordan, or why this place is so bad, or why that person's so bad, why are you staying there? You understand it doesn't make us look at you better? When you go somewhere voluntarily and you stay there under your own willpower, whether it's somebody's page, whether it's your job that you go to, whether it's a person that you niggas date girls and guys and shit that you complain about and go back to them. If you don't change those things and you come to us to complain about it, all the people that have a open third eye and a clear conscience, they don't look at you as a victim. They look at you as the problem, because your energy is what's attracting it. You won't leave. So if you're not going to leave the things that are causing you the discomfort, they're causing you the rambling, that are causing you the whatever adjective that you want to use, why the fuck do you keep going back? Why are you still there? If it's not benefiting you, you keep showing up and you go back day after day. What that say about you? If your job sucks and you applied there on your own and you drive there on your own power every day and you keep going there and there's other jobs, what's that say about you? And then what's that say about your belief in your ability to get another job? What's that say? So rather than making fun of the people, it makes no sense. It's like if you dislike a girl or something like that and you go on her stream and make fun of her, you know you look dumb because you've been there for an hour on her stream talking about her. So maybe, if y'all ever seen a show called Hey Arnold, there used to be a show called Hey Arnold. And on Hey Arnold, there was a girl called Helga. And most people are Helga. Most people in our world are Helga. What I mean by that is they spend their time trolling, making fun of others, people with dreams, people with goals, the people that made the job you work at. You know how you work in the call center, you say the call center sucks and blah, 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 and the boss, it shouldn't be, whatever. If he didn't get rich and make that building, there would be no call center. But I'm noticing that a lot of people have a lot of things to say, which is fine. But when it comes to actions for their own accountability, there's so little. There's so small amount. You dig what I'm saying? So if you go to a place every day and continuously give your energy somewhere and you keep staying there and it's not working out for you, it's going to say a lot about yourself. So one thing we can do is start controlling where we focus our energy. Focus who we give our energy to. Focus on the things we focus on. If you think that it's tough because you live in Nigeria and no one in the world from Nigeria has success, you're right. If you think that the person that you trolling on their page, on their site, on their email, on their Pinterest, wherever it is, if you think they're just crazy, but you go there every day and you're spending your time and hours there and they don't know you, you're losing. Hate to break this to you, my nigga. So one thing we can start doing is shifting our perspective. When we shift our perspective, everything in your actual reality will change, because this shit is like a video game. It's like CGI. It doesn't exist until you make it exist. Think of it like that. It's like CGI. The part of the board or the level doesn't exist until we start creating it. So whatever you perceive and you start saying here, that's what's going to start being displayed in your actual reality. Does this make sense, chat? Does this make sense, chat? Let me know. Gotta pay rent. He said he had dreadlocks in the past. Do you have Tony Robbins in the hairstyle? They're rambling, trying to understand. Why does their paint? Damn, they done threw a bunch of what's names in my joint. Exactly. So it's not for me to be right. I'm just a dude with amazing hair on the internet. But what it does allow you to do is, when these cameras go off, when y'all turn off Instagram, when you turn off that rap mixtape, your favorite artist and shit, they go back to their lives, you go back to yours. You dig what I'm saying? So like, this is just, nothing's real. Whatever you pay attention to is real. So at the end of the day, Instagram is you living vicariously through another person. If you think somebody is bad or whatever it is, they're going to go back to their real life after this. So pay attention to what you pay attention to, and if your friends ain't having the results, the success. I just had a talk with somebody before this live. Then you got to get new friends, huh? You got to get new ones, and it's okay. It's nothing wrong with that. You can keep them as friends, but keep them for friends of shit that you want to do. If that's your friend that you play basketball with, only hit that friend up for basketball. It's okay. Don't feel guilty. If that's your friend for going out and that's the nigga that drinks a lot of tequila, you know, if you ever want to drink a tequila, you know to hit up John or Jamal because that's your homie for them. If you know that's the best troller person, you know, when you go make sure you hit up a couple troller people that you know are the best at that. But I want you to also notice that every person that you elect into your life that you think is good at something, look at their outcomes in life. So when you go pick the best dressed person, they probably shop at good things. They probably have a good job. That's how they can afford these clothes. They probably do certain things. They use certain apps. They spend their time doing certain things. So wherever your friends are doing or the person that you elect into your life, look at their results and quality of life. So when you pick the best troller or the funniest roaster person, look at their life. Look at what they have. Look at what their results are. That's probably why they've come to that. I come from the hood, so in the hood, the niggas that's the funniest usually had elite shit because they got to be funny. You dig what I'm saying? And they're hilarious. But when it comes to this we live in a new generation where there's a lot of people that can hide behind these. And you can hide behind surgery, or you can hide behind a makeup, or you can hide behind some sort of keyboard or some shit like this. But in reality, you can't fake the internet. So you can get over on us, nigga, it's the internet. It's amazing. It's hilarious. Most of the shit's hilarious. But you can't trick God, the universe, the internet. I mean, whatever creator or person you're talking about, you can't trick it. You can't trick the universe. So your life is your life. Whether you listen to this live, liked it, didn't like it, in the middle, at the end of the day, whatever you perceive as reality will be so. And then action's only a piece of it. So whatever emotions you have, whatever attitude you have, that's probably what you're going to attract back onto yourself. And if you change your friends, if you change the things you put in your body, on your body, and around your body, you're probably going to change the shit that attracts to your body. You feel me? So this is another amazing ass video. I appreciate all of y'all that tuned into the live. All of y'all that tapped into Instagram and YouTube. Without y'all, this shit wouldn't be possible. So whatever you want, if you have questions right now, spam the questions. Spam, whatever questions you got. I'm about to eat some fucking food in a second. Spam your questions. I'm going to smoke the rest of this. If there's what you ranked the live, if you thought it was a good live, drop the W's in the chat. The W's in the chat. If you thought that you fucking didn't like it, type L in the chat. If you thought that you want to troll some more, type troll in the chat. If you thought that this was helpful, type whatever it is that you thought in the chat. But overall, dubs if you liked it. New live each and every day. I just put out another video as well, how to make $200 a day, or how to attract $200 a day, but doing real shit. And then I'm working on a longer video for y'all that it's me manifesting something huge that I never manifested before. We did $20,000 in a month. I think I did that 2 or 3 times. We did $50,000 in a month that I manifested. But now I want to do something huge, something bigger than I ever did before. I want to manifest a millionaire money energy. Rather than focus always on money and work myself, overworking and have to go broke and all this other shit, I want to think about how can I have the energy of a person with $1 million? How can I have the energy of a person with multiple of these plaques, these YouTube plaques that we have? Where the fuck is it? Is it over there? Oh, over there. How can I get multiple of those? How can I have the energy, not the plaque itself, not the car, not the money, the energy of those kind of people? You feel me? Let's see. And again, the purpose of my page, y'all, I ain't your fucking guru, bro. I'm just on the internet popping shit that I learned. I read big ass books and things that have helped me in my life and my clients and people that I speak to. I appreciate all 600,000 of y'all that have been fucking with me over time. Really, TikTok, y'all some hoes, really supposed to be 700,000 plus. But I appreciate every one of y'all, whether you watch the video for a minute, an hour, or just 10 seconds. I appreciate y'all. Whether y'all know that or not, we family. I appreciate y'all watching the content. So as I go on my journey and I go from having no money to having a bunch of money to having middle, whatever it is, we're going from where we at to up and having a ton. Because we kings over here. We having real king mindsets. I appreciate y'all. I love you. So with that being said, make sure you like the video. What the fuck? Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you go to my most recent video. I just put out a banger. If you watch this on YouTube, I just put out a banger. Make sure you go watch that. Drop a comment. I'm picking one of the comments to get something blessed. If you here on Instagram and this is your first time on the channel, follow. Make sure you follow. Turn the bell notifications on. And check out the most viral video we got. The shit is at 2.5 million. I think that's my biggest video to date. I couldn't do that without y'all. So I appreciate y'all. We're gonna keep adopting energy. And if you're looking for people that you need to go check out, new people or creators that you should go check out, books, people that I think you should go fuck with, tell them the session sent you. I'm gonna list off some creators that I think y'all need to go check out, that I think are dope, that I think got great energy, okay? First, I want y'all to check out the session, me. Second, I want y'all to go check out a creator. What was the dude's name? Damn. His name just escaped me, but I'm gonna go with Layla Hermosi. If you want to go check out a person that got some good ass content on the internet, Layla Hermosi, she's fire. Third, Neuro Knowledge. Go check him out. Neuro Knowledge. He drops plenty of gems with this manifestation shit. I think that's his real strong suit. He's really relatable and he's super knowledgeable there. Another person I want y'all to go check out and tap into. Let's take it into a direction of, Evan Carmichael. So when y'all want to go watch interviews of the best people, the Bob Proctors, you want some inspiration, I want you to go check out Evan Carmichael. And the last page that I'm going to tell y'all about is Vybo. VYBO. You hear me? So it's a fire motivational page. But again, all the motivational shit is cool. All the inspirational shit is cool. The affirmations are cool. The whatever, all that's cool. But at the end of the day, whatever attitude and whatever energy we possess is going to really get us to the final destination. You hear me? So if you want to listen to the gurus that keep pointing that shit with no results, y'all can see the blessing about my agency or myself and my content, that y'all can see the growth in me. That's how we were able to get to where we're at. Y'all can see how we went from the olive green room to having different rooms, different things. You can see me before we had the plaque, before we had 100 million views on YouTube, before we had even the 200 and whatever thousand we have now on Instagram. You can see it in broad daylight. So if you want to go listen to them people that keep pointing up the shit and keep smiling and sending you nothing, do that. But if you want to keep getting free content, free bangers, free things that make you think, make sure y'all tap in here. Instagram, we going up. I promise you that. Until next time, stay lit, stay awesome, stay healthy. You did. Oh shit, I pressed the wrong thing. Comedian, I didn't mean to press that. But the rest of you amazing people, I love you. And I appreciate you. Couldn't do this shit without you. Keep watching the videos, keep making sure you lock into the lives. And again, if y'all watch this in a playback, let me know what your favorite part of the video is. And let me know if you changed up your style. Did you change up your friend group or change your way of thinking so you could attract better? When you start joining these lives, I'm going to start making them a bit more entertaining like we used to. Giveaways, music nights, game nights, shit like that. Make it themed to make it fun. So look forward to that. But more videos coming every week, people. I love you. Even if you're here to troll, if you're here to agree, disagree, I don't give a fuck. I'm just making the fucking videos because this is the calling. I love you. Until next time, stay lit, stay awesome, stay healthy.